Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to some more testing. On the last week's video that I did with the Demon on test tire PSI, my audio was messed up and you heard the car more than you heard me. So today we're going to do something different. Last time we tested on the actual open circuit and there was no difference at all between 55 PSI and 15 PSI. The car is still burnt out all the way to fourth gear. I decided to change the scenario and go into a legit drag strip and see if that changed anything at all. Currently the car is sitting on, I think it's 55, yeah, 55 PSI on both front and rear. And we're just going to go again, down by 10, and keep going down by 10, going down by 10, and just see if there's a big difference. So, let's jump into the video. As always, hope you guys like it. If you guys do, make sure you guys like the video. Alright, as you saw there, spinning ain't winning, so it ain't gonna happen. Let's do it again. So we're gonna go back to return to lobby, retune. And for you guys that don't believe me that I have the actual good tires on this car, which I know I put on, we will even go check real quick and we'll go in here, go to tires, and we have the best tires put on. So there's that proven point. I'm just trying to figure out because, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out because a lot of people are saying that super low PSI on drag cars is supposed to help launch better when you're doing your thing. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to test the theory and see if it actually works. So alright, so that time it actually hooked on a little bit better. So might be a difference because there's a drag strip, but we'll see. We'll keep going. Turn back to lobby. Back to tuning. I do all this stuff in real time because, you know, I got called a hacker one time because, or a modder, because I was doing something similar to this, and somebody said, "Oh, you're using a modded account. That's why you're getting different results than I am." Well, you know, to each their own, I guess. I just don't edit my videos now. Okay. Test number 3, 35 PSI. Let's see what the result is this time. Okay, so that is actually helping a lot better now. Especially because we're on a drag strip. As you guys saw last video, it was, yeah, it didn't matter. I went from 55 to 15 PSI, I was still burning out the fourth gear, so. Let's see. I like how Forza just asked me if I like my own tuning. What do you want today, Forza? Okay. 25 PSI, both front and rear. All right, test number 4. Here we go. I think it's gonna do a lot better once it hits the, I'd say, probably a 15 PSI mark is gonna do a lot better. Okay, it didn't do that bad. So on the last PSI, on 15 PSI, we're gonna do 2 runs back to back and see if I can get a same result, or is it up just to a driver? Because I do use manual mode. I don't use automatic in that drag race. There's no point. All right, 15 PSI, 15 PSI. This is what I want to try. Okay, 15, 15, both front and rear. Next run, I'm gonna put the fronts all the way up to max and see if there's a difference. So fronts would be 55 PSI, rears would be 15. So let's see what happens. Start the race. I think it's gonna hook pretty good this time. A little bit slower, a little bit more wheel spin, but that was my fault. I didn't change in time, and my reaction time is ass. All right, run it one more time. Let's see. We got 11.2 that time, so we can beat it. My God, my reaction is like a freaking grandma. .7, even worse this time. Okay, let me bump the front tire pressure back up. Turn back to lobby. I'm gonna put the front PSI on. There's a 35. Your standard car tire pressure. 35 and 15. Gearing we're not really gonna mess with. I mean, I think everything else is gonna be just the way it needs to be. So, other than that, let's do one more good run and just see if there's a difference, and go from there. .2. So there's a difference once the front tire pressure is up in the air and stuff, and yeah, so there's a difference, but yet again, with the proper drag tunes and everything else, of course, PSI will eventually matter, but just me messing around with it, I don't see really a big difference. There's a difference in lower PSI, of course, more than higher PSI. Just as you saw in the beginning, we're running super high, and then we're running basically almost flat 11s with 15 PSI in rear tires. So, but all right, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like it. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe. As always,